Yo, wagwan. Tis your boy, Jeton Legendary, and we are here with a Black Desert photo session. That's right, folks. It's been a hot minute since we've done a Black Desert photo session. So with that being said, we have our three oldest characters. These are the first three characters I ever made when I started playing Black Desert back in 2020. Crazy how it's been 5 years already. Time is moving a little too fast. But we got Ayane Black, okay, a little Korean thing. Then we got Talani Ward, the Norwegian giant. And then we have Tadon Storm, the Dominican, okay, dark chocolate Dominican. Look here, folks, I'm gonna need you to hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell, show your people join Legendary Clan Sports you need to become legendary. I do all things photography and cinematics, virtual, real life, and sometimes AI. Make sure you check out Instagram. That's where I post most of these photos. And at the moment, DeviantArt, where I post the stuff that's just a little too much for Instagram. Check out my gaming channel if you want. Check out the music channel if you want. That's a lot of background music you hear. And with that being said, enough talking. Let's go. All right, as said in the intro, it's been a hot minute since I've done some Black Desert photo sessions, so I have no clue where to start. Okay, this is the fit of choice. I made a new style of color. We got this nice burgundy with the copper. You feel what I'm saying? The copper on the glasses, copper on the hat. Not the hands because those are lace, and the copper on the shoes too. I mean, it's swaggy. Summer's fucking horse booty. Summer's coming, dude. So I've been doing a lot of closer to summer themed stuff. One issue, where to go, you know? I haven't done a whole ton of photos out here, so I might keep her out here. I'm thinking, I still never got her that dang manor. I've been too dang busy. One of these days I'll do it. So I might pull up to this spot. I've done a few photos over here, but it never hurts to do some more, you know? So as said in the intro, I'm gonna be doing my three original characters. So that is boom, bam, bop. These are the first three characters I ever made. They also, to no surprise, because of the three oldest characters, they have the most outfits. So what the fuck? We in the ground, don't fall through the earth now. Yeah, see, now you can see why I wanted to bring her down here in this colored outfit. Now, because Black Desert, taking photos on Black Desert is much faster than doing photos on any other game due to, you know, the photo mode is great and all that. But, you know, it's a bit different here, the way things work. So, I might do two outfits if the characters have two outfits. This is nice as fuck, so I don't think I'm going to touch the light settings, actually. Normally I would, but there's zero reason to do so. However, fill the view, baby. Go ahead and move that nice and close. As I do, I see Black Desert here works based on, you know, how you can set crap up. Let me make sure slow-mo is working. Slow-mo is indeed working. Angle? Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot you could do that. I be forgetting sometimes. I've been slacking on Black Desert photos. Usually when I do photos of the week, y'all always see Black Desert. Not this time around. I ain't gonna lie, I was slack, or not all the other time around. I was slacking, boy. The biggest thing that I realized I goofed up on was freaking Easter. Easter was right there and I didn't even realize it. It was Easter Day and I did not take a single Easter themed photo. Why is she blurry? She ain't supposed to be blurry. I think the background blurry. I've made a mistake somewhere, clearly. Not 100% sure where yet. Now it's not even working at all. What the heck, man? Oh, it was 43, wasn't it? No, that was the what's name? Her blurry. Man, hold up. So you just gonna watch this much of the video and you not even gonna subscribe? Nah, don't wave to them. They ain't even hit the subscribe button. Come on now, hit that subscribe button. I don't want her blurry. I want background blurry. Her blurry doesn't make any dang sense. I wanna hurry up because I know as soon as I touch anything, if I touch that sunlight, it's fucking over. You know, let's keep it at the regular distance then. that's not gonna affect the... I'm trying to catch the full body fit though. What was I saying? I was slacking. Okay, I ain't do crap. Easter theme. So what I need to do is pay attention to holidays. I should be doing that any dang ways as a photographer because people love holiday themed photos. And I did very little. Okay, very little. I mean, like, less than I normally would have done. About that direction right there. I did 2 for Black Desert, which was mostly just to show off a new outfit they had added, a fancy new outfit. Okay. And then I did 1 accidentally for Cyberpunk when I was supposed to do 2, but I forgot the second character. I was doing Brooklyn V, and I was supposed to do Country V. I only did Brooklyn V and completely forgot about Country V. Got her outfit and every dang thing set up, ready to go. But when it was time, your boy forgot. I'm like, wasn't I supposed to do another character? And I look up, I'm like, oh, whoops. And then it was already the end of April. So I'm like, well, there that goes. So, I mean, I gotta pay attention to. The problem is there's specific holidays you give a crap about, and then there's other holidays you don't give a crap about. You know what I'm saying? Easter is one of those holidays I don't really give a crap about. You know what I'm saying? It was cool when I was a kid. You know, we had Easter egg hunts and stuff like that. But as an adult, it's like, whatever. You know. Look at this. See, this is why I wanted to come to this spot right here. Look at the straight gorgeousness of this spot. I forget which one actually determines the amount of blur. I don't want to change the wrong one. I think I messed up. Oh my goodness. I messed up, folks. You can't touch that dang blur, I see. Fuck. Let me work here, baby. Let me work. I mean, we only got this sunlight for a little bit before it changes up on me. You know, let me just change the zoom and not touch the depth of field until we're actually ready to make use of it. Which at this angle we usually do not need to touch any dang thing. Boom. Gotta be fly, it's gotta be clean. See, the thing with Black Desert is when you're doing photos on Black Desert, it's all about the timing of the zone. This game has absolutely gorgeous fucking graphics, as you can see, but it also has a little bit of issues, bruv, that are fairly noticeable if you do things wrong. Hurry that up, blow. But then again, at the same time, as you can see, it just takes the easy snap of a button at the perfect timing. Black Desert photos work on timing, which isn't very hard to do if you turn off motion blur. Motion blur, when it comes to doing Black Desert photos, is going to be your biggest enemy. If you don't turn off motion blur, you will have a lot of nasty looking edges in your photos. Oops, I hit the Steam button. Obviously, you don't want that. I may as well upload that to Steam. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you don't want that to be in your photos. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want no ugly crap. It's all about the timing on Black Desert. Now, boom, slow it down. I just dissed you. Wait for her to put her arm up right about there. Oop. And then right there. And blah. Now her arm is near her face, but it's not in her face, which happens a lot by accident. Okay, let's move to a different side. We'll use that little chair, but it's not exactly in the direction I'll be in. Gotta the fuck? I said something, but no actual noise. I said always, but it was like a whisper. Drink some water. We have a bottle of water right next to me. Boom, you know what I'm saying? Now the one downside. Well, Definitely more than one downside to doing photos here on Black Desert. Reason why we're going to do 2 outfits per character is because the quality in which Black Desert gives you straight away is great. But because the photo mode is a little too easy and the game is pretty well optimized. I ain't gonna lie, Black Desert is insanely well optimized to the point where I am almost done already with this outfit. We just started and we're almost done already. Okay. But because the reason being is where other games like Skyrim, when I want my photos to be at top-notch quality, I have to play at 4K, which adds a little bit of lag, but not so much lag, which is why usually my Skyrim photo sessions are decently short. Because of how well optimized the game is, there's little to no real lag or any issues that I'm facing when I'm doing the photos. Same thing with Fallout. Cyberpunk, the reason why it takes so long to do photos is because the game has a much higher level of quality that you have to work with, and if you don't have the greatest computer ever, like myself, you know what I'm saying, there's a fair bit of lag you got to deal with. Black Desert, I'm playing this at 1080p, which is giving us no lag. I'm playing on the maximum graphics, and all of these photos are coming out at 8K. Okay, and if I wanted to squeeze them down to a smaller size, let's say 4K, so I could get even better quality out of them, then I could. That process would be just as short. You know what I'm saying? That is the beauty of Black Desert. The graphics are immaculate, but it's immaculate even if you decide to play it in a much smaller screen size like I am now. 1080p to keep the lag down as much as possible. Have we lost our depth of field? I'm going back in. I lost my depth of field. You gotta have depth of field. Depth of field is important. Keeping the quality in your photos. Look how much better they look with the depth of field. Zoom out a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. That's the thing with the beauty of this game, outside of it quite literally being a beautiful game, is how it works. Makes doing photos too easy. Okay? Then again, there's never such thing as too easy when you got the quality, of course. But it's like absurdly easy. Let's see here. No, we're not gonna do nothing with the dances quite yet. But there's an outfit I wanted to make, so that's why I'm gonna do 2. I don't know if my other characters have enough for 2 outfits though. I don't play them nearly as much as I play her, so she got every dang thing. This character has everything you could possibly want for your character in a game, you know. As are my other characters. They're old, but I don't play them nearly as much as I play this character. So the chances of them having enough outfits to do 2 is probably going to be decently slim. But I'll do what I can. And to make the episode a little longer. These Black Desert episodes be a little short. These Black Desert episodes be a little short, bruv. Let's see here. It also comes down to posing too. I think I got hold on, I messed that up. Your timing on poses, as I just messed up there. That's decent, but I wanted it with the hat more in her face. That's cool, but not what I was going for. It's all about the timing too. How good can you get your timing? Oh, right there, I think. Yeah, here we go. How well can you get your timing down, Pat? You know what I mean? I just got done doing some Cyberpunk because I had filmed an episode of Cyberpunk photos, and then like a goof, that whole dang time I was recording, my mic wasn't plugged in. So I was recording for like 4 hours with no mic audio. I was like, you got to be freaking kidding me, baby. 4 hours of recording with no mic audio is, you know, pretty substantial. And what the thing is, OBS played me because I always look over at OBS when I'm doing these videos to make sure that things are going the way they should. So I'm looking at OBS. It is very clearly showing that my mic is running and moving, but it actually wasn't. Okay, make sure these are good. It actually wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It was not actually playing. Or you know, I'll probably do 2 for her and then 1 for the other characters, because like that, we're done. And it's only been 12 minutes. But it's kind of always been like that for Black Desert Photos. Because of the way it works, it's a much faster process. So let's build an outfit real quick. Okay, this is outfit number 1. This is good. Okay, this was great. But now we need a second outfit. All those photos look good. I always save my joints in PNG. As you probably just saw there, PNG is going to give you the best transferable quality without going overboard. I forgot what the format is, but there's another format that gives you insane quality. But it's just a little too much. Okay? Just a little too much. Them dang. I never seen photo files be 100 MBs a piece before. That crap was insane. That was like the 1080p joints. That wasn't even a 4K. The 4K ones was breaching 1 gig a piece. I'm like, holy crap. I need to start using these for the photos of the week video. But let's go with the casual look. Let's get a watch out here. Okay, some jewelry. Then let's do fucking bird, man, get out the way. Dang, bird, I can't see. Let's do a simple hairstyle. Hold on, let me see what hairstyle we trying to rock with here. Okay, that one's good. Why she got a sword? Get that sword out of here. Let's see here. One for a casual hairstyle. That's a good one. Go with or without glasses, though. Stop moving, we'd be able to see. I think I'm gonna go no glasses. Looks nice without the glasses and that hairstyle. Those are pretty good too. Yeah, I'm gonna go no glasses. No glasses. Well, we can keep the nose ring and lip ring. Those are fine. And I got too much dang stuff. As you can see, I'm about to run out of space. They need to allow us to have more bag space. I'm gonna need it. Running out of space is how much I play this character. We're gonna check the shoes though. Check the shoes though. Actually, let's keep it casual. Let's keep the casual look. I like the casual look. I haven't made her rock this outfit in a hot minute. With those shoes, it's pretty fitting. It's pretty fitting with those shoes. That's a real gothic look. That's almost some Halloween type stuff. We ain't there yet though. But we could do that. Yeah, I was doing some cyberpunk. Those came out great, even though I had to do more than the photo sets, more photo sets than I was supposed to. But it's all good as long as they come out quality. I don't mind. It's better than you know, just being like, oh, I ain't gonna even record it. That would be dumb. I wouldn't do that. Oh, that's good. That's good. Or actually, that's better. Honestly, I'm looking for something more along the lines of visible. And let's get some colors going here. Some of these outfits I ain't made her wear in a minute. Sometimes they make some new stuff that's so dang fly, you kind of forget about the old stuff. What's a good color we could go with here? Oh, that's a dark blue. I'm like, why do I have a pure black when there's already a pure black option? That is a very deep blue. I might go with, honestly, because it is quite nice. And then change the shoes to that same deep blue as well. I'm having a slight issue with the undergarments. You can see it between the dress too much. It ain't. I'm not feeling it. What happened to her dang watch? I gave her a watch and it disappeared. Silver. I said blue, son. Look at the blue on it. Why is it shiny? Be shiny. Here we go. I'm gonna keep it copper. So what I'm gonna do is, let's go back over here and change all this to copper. Love a good copper. Copper is my favorite mineral looking color. Gold is cool, but copper is definitely prettier, you know? It might not be as expensive, but it's definitely prettier. And for my newer folks who are watching, and just in case you're wondering, why is the footage so framey? When we're doing these photo sessions, it's not exactly about the gameplay, it's more about the photos. So it tends to be, it'll be framey because I'm playing at the absolute highest graphics. I gotta make sure that these photos come out at pristine condition. Can't be anything less. So for the newer folks who might not understand what we do, what I'm doing here, priority is graphics because this is all about the photos. All about the photos. What is this and why is it not changing color? Oh, there we go. All about the photos. Dice? How many dice I got? If you do want to see non-laggy gameplay, then you should head to my gaming channel, where everything is not centered around photos. Alright, let's find her a new spot. I might change the under, because I don't like how much you can see that. But I'll see, I'll see. Well, let's find a new spot for her. Okay, I was going to take her to the other city, but I think I like this spot pretty good. This is nice with all these, what's the name, trees here. We're going to change up the lighting, though. I don't want the lighting to be the same. So, let's see. Look at the rabbits. Little rabbits. There's a bunch of rabbits over here. Alright, let's go ahead and face her this direction with all that, all them trees and leaves back there. Yes. Let's see here. That rabbit just disappeared. So for the newer folks, you know what I mean, who ain't never seen my Black Desert videos, this is my oldest character right here. This was the first character I ever made when I found out about this game back in 2020. I freaking love this lighting. I use it too much, but there's for obvious reasons. It looks great. I made her back when I first started playing. I started on Xbox, but when I started playing the game and I noticed how extensive the character customization was, I immediately hopped on over to PC, saw that the game was a measly $4 at the time, and copped it instantly. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. There was no... I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this game. I'm probably definitely going to enjoy this game. 30,000 hours later, the frickin' slow-mo ain't working. God, that's going to make things a whole lot harder. You can start with that one, because that's a great casual picture right there. You know what I mean? She's just standing there, looking into the camera. It didn't take long for me to hop up on this game. It did not take long at all. Why is the slow-mo not working? This is going to make things a whole lot harder than it need to be, bro. It's really not working. Alright, well, now we really going to have to work on timing. So that's another thing that this game has a problem with sometimes. Sometimes the photo mode likes to stop doing what you need it to do. Why? Shoot. Couldn't tell you if I tried. But it sure enough do. It does it all the dang time. So now I have to work with normal timing. Not going to be an easy task, but hey, not the first time I've ever done it before, so. See? It ain't working, it ain't doing nothing. Hear me hitting the button? It ain't doing crap. But anyways, yeah, this was the first character I'd ever made. She wasn't always this, you know what I mean? She wasn't always this chunky, though. This was definitely more of a recent thing. I want to say probably some years ago. I mean, maybe like a year or two. Like, I didn't know you can make characters built like this. This character's build is so so strange that from time to time I get people asking me if she's modded. I'm like, nope, this is possible, believe it or not. Her body type is possible. You just gotta pick the right characters. You just gotta pick the right character. There's a few characters who can be I mean, Miss Thickums. It's not a common occurrence. Not a common occurrence at all. You know, most people's characters are built with the balloon body build, but me personally, I freaking hate that. It is so dang ugly. People's characters be having a fucking stick waist with super hips, super booty, and fucking balloons for chest. That crap ugly as fuck. Ain't no swag, ain't no correlation, no nothing in it. Just absurdity. Now, you know, as I always say, you could do as you wish with your character. I don't give a crap realistically. Actually, closer to the flowers. I mean, do as you wish with your character. Shoot, got nothing to do with me. But it is ugly. It is ugly. And of course, that's to each their own. So I'm sure someone be like, I don't know if I want, you know, a chubby character. Everybody's, you know. It's just the absurd builds. I don't mind if you know, there's some people's characters who are built similar to that, but it's realistic. It's the fools who do the fucking the madness. I really wish the slow-mo mode would be working. What the fuck? These dang rabbits pushing around? What kind of crap is this? Fucking what is this? GTA? Or not GTA? What game am I thinking of? There's another game where Skyrim. Getting your character moved and pushed around by fucking rabbits and crap. The only game I know where your fucking fully built human can be pushed by a rabbit. I don't even think a little kid could be moved by a fucking or a baby could be moved by a dang rabbit. Oh, you know, I forgot they got this sitting joint in the real pretty flowers. Something I couldn't do in real life. Fucking right. Grass is a little higher than I thought. Also forgot that this character's a bit dang short for that. Freaking getting moved by rabbits, man. What's going on with her leg? It's these dang rabbits. Is this a spawn point for them, or is this a off piece of land that I can't tell because of how tall the grass is? Might be an off piece of land that I ain't know about. I mean, she's swaggy though. She's swaggy though. Although most people, when they do see her, are always surprised and always amazed by her. Because, I mean, she is a very different build from anything you have ever seen in Black Desert. A little Miss Thickums, little Korean Thickums, you know what I'm saying? You don't really, you know what I mean? This is not a common thing. Shoot. No joke, just had somebody creeping earlier. So usually when I make my character fish, normally my character's fishing in her own little spot. But the unfortunate is I needed to get her a new mastery set because her old mastery set wasn't even a mastery set. So she's at like Guru 30 fishing, still fishing in whacked as fuck old leveling gear that I used to use like way back in the day. I'm like, you know what? If I want her to make more money off of fishing, I'm gonna have to buy her a new and actual fishing set. Which I did. The problem is that new and actual fishing set cost me a whopping 200 no, not million. If it cost that much, we would be good. 200 billion. 250 billion to be exact. She went from 265 billion to 10 billion. So I had to spend a pretty penny. Because of that, obviously I gotta take her to the fishing spots that are gonna make her the most money. She's a fisher. She's a fisherwoman. However you say it. Okay, so I had to take her to the spot where the money is real. The downside is certain outfits, and because of her build, she's not a common occurrence. She's a spectacle in kind of a bad way. A bad way as in decently often you get people, oops, I didn't mean to take a picture, I meant to redo the emote. You get people creeping. So when you're fishing, let me back out real quick. When you're fishing on your character, you want to have these right here, these chairs. Okay, this allows your character to sit down, and right there in the center it says equipped effect, fishing mastery increased by 100%, and auto fishing time reduced by 5%. So that means you fish faster and you fish more efficiently. You're more likely to catch rare and more expensive fish. Well, her one chair ran out in the outfit we just got done using. That's what she was wearing. Somebody decided to place their character directly in front. Obviously, she got her little cheeks out and whatnot. Okay. They put their character in front so that their camera is seated directly behind her. When I made her sit back down, I re-equipped a new chair and she sat back down. No joke. The dude left. He made his character stop fishing and he fucking disappeared. He ran off. I'm like, God, dog, dude. Little Miss Thickums, man. She can't just fish out here. So, there's a lot more people appreciating a thicker character than you know, than I ever thought. You know what I mean? I only made her this body type because I'm like, shoot, I want her to be a little thicker. That's all. You know what I mean? Because back in the day, she was a bit skinnier. I remember maybe a picture will pop up. She was much thinner back then. But I should do a side-by-side comparison because I think I can show that actually. Because I usually save body types for my character so that if I ever want to move them around, I gotta see if I can find it first. Be honest with you, I don't remember how you go to character customization. So, that's not it. I don't think I can even show y'all that. They changed the name of it, so I... Oh. Hey. Okay, well, never mind. Yeah, simple. Yeah, beforehand, when she was built, like most characters here in the realm of Black Desert, nothing. But then one day, I just had to find out that, wait, I can make her a little Miss Thickums. Man, shoot, dude. Every now and then, more often than I would like, somebody out here creeping on little Miss Thickums here. I guess I can't be too surprised. This is Black Desert after all. That would like being surprised that people have underdressed characters in Soul Calibur. It would be like being surprised that you hopped on GTA Online and died. You know? This is Black Desert. And to be fair with the outfit that she was just wearing, the level of swag that I be giving my characters. You know what I mean? Then, you know, gorgeous little character. Always swaggy. Thickums, okay? Obviously, people gonna pull up. I just didn't think it would be so common after a simple, you know, after a simple body change. There would be time. There was a dude, I'm pretty sure he's still on my friends list. There was a dude who literally sent a message. He said, all I do is sailing, but because of your character, I'm getting into fishing. And no joke, he would sit next to this, he would have his character next to my character every day. When I stopped pulling up to the spot, he doesn't log on as often anymore. And when he does, he's not fishing over there anymore. I had to move the character though. Belly of fishing is way better. More money out here. The problem is now, now my character's around more folks. You know what I mean? But I mean, hey, look great, so not surprised by it. Not surprised, you know. Great looking character. I did a good job on her. Look at her hairstyle. Look at the swag. You know what I mean? Always swag. Okay, I need to pull her to a new spot real quick. Always swagged. I like to keep my character swaggy at all times. Okay, my characters represent because I don't show my face. My characters are the face, so they have to be swag. Honestly, that is one of the biggest reasons why I do a lot of great characters and why I like to do my sceneries in my gaming videos. And now with his photography videos, you really get to see my characters more often. That is because they are the face of what I do. That's another reason why I don't like why I won't give any of my main characters out, because they're the face of what I do. So if I was to give them out and other people had their faces, then that would reduce, you know, the specialty of my characters within my videos. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been asked by people like, "Yo, can I get this character?" I'm like, I can't do that, son. I ain't got you on that one. And one dude, he was getting upset. He was like, "Why not? It's just pixels." Like, I know it's just pixels. I made the character on the game. If it's just pixels, why you fucking harassing me over my characters right now? And that's when he disappeared. It happens, you know. I'm sure I'm 100% sure I ain't the only one. Shoot, just yesterday I saw somebody with a fucking dark chocolate character here on Black Desert that didn't have a stupid looking face. You know people. Whenever people want to make the ugliest character they can think of, they always choose the darkest skin. Oh, I'ma say it. I'm a black man. I'm gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it. Whenever people want to choose an ugly character, they always go for the darkest skin tone they can think. So when I had saw a dark skinned character that was purty as fuck and not one of my own, I'm like, well, would you fucking look at that? Surprise, surprise. All them dang rabbits, man, they big as fuck. Some big boy rabbits. I was like, would you look at that? The surprise to see a dark skinned character that isn't fucking stupid looking or ugly as fuck. That's a pretty big GTA thing though. You don't really see that here. I will give it to the Black Desert community. There's a lot of what the fuck? A lot of good peoples here. A lot of, you know, bad folks here too, but there's a lot of good peoples here. I gotta give Black Desert love where love is to be given. I want to do one of the dance emotes, but because I can't go slow-mo, it's gonna be near impossible to get a photo. She got 4 dances. I mean, she got 1, okay? She could dance. Okay, don't get it, you know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. Them legs, you know what I mean? She got the dance moves. You feel me? But because the dang slow-mo ain't working, it's gonna be near impossible to catch one of these. Especially this one where she started twirling around and crap. Can't catch crap. She a dancer for real, don't know, you know what I mean? Look at the dance moves, baby. Yeah, it's not gonna work right now. Maybe next time. Let's see. Unless I could catch something while she's on the go. I gotta have good timing though. Oops. I'm gonna say boom. Hey, that worked. Her forearms are long as fuck. I never noticed that. Might need to reduce her forearms. I've never paid attention to how long her forearms are. She's too dang short to be having forearms that long. I had to give a guesstimation of real life height. Dark Knights can be pretty tall. I'm gonna say she like 5'3". She's almost as short as the Dark Knight can be. She's near the minimum height. That was just off the fact that I was new to the game, so I had no clue what I was doing at the time. But because of my character customization expertise, you know what I mean? Do a good close-up. I always do a good close-up. Just to catch the facial features, just to catch the hairstyle at the moment, you know what I mean? Boom. Because of the fucking, because of my character customization skills, I knew I had something, you know what I mean? I knew I had something. I just didn't know, what exactly. And then boom, she was created. She had much longer hair back then though. Actually, let me see. What's her actual hairstyle now? I think her hair is long again. For a while it was short. She had short hair for a long time. Let me see. What's her actual hairstyle? Okay, she got long hair again. So for a while she had short hair though. The short hair was cool. And it lasted a long time, but I was like, let me go back. Let me put her back on the long hair. Let me go back with the long hair. The long hair is just cleaner. It fits her better. Although the short was really good. She had that short hair for probably like 2 years straight before I finally changed it back to a longer hairstyle. It was mainly because the hairstyle I just showed you was brand new, and that was a really good hairstyle. They had added it after a while. Oh shoot, they had new hair? Okay. And I tested it, I'm like, okay, this looks clean. Back then she had like a... I wish I could show y'all, but... Oh wait, we in the city now. Let me see. I should be able to now. Yeah, here we go. Let's see here. It still got my original name, Torghast. That was back when I didn't know if I was actually going to play the game very long, so I didn't want to use the name Jadam Legendary yet. So for the longest, I want to say for the first 3 years, I had the name Torghast. What does it mean? Shoot, I don't know. You gotta ask Blizzard. I was from Shadowlands. Boom. She had this hairstyle for the longest. This is where she started off with. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me see. I should be able to show y'all now. Load file. Oh, here we go. Normal body. So boom. This is how she used to be back in the day. She was much thinner. Oh, blow. I always save my characters' bodies just in case I want to move them back and forth. Although she's been rocking the thicker body for a hot minute now. I mean, it just fits her as a little, you know what I mean, a little thick Korean lady. So won't make a difference. You know what I mean, a little, yeah. Oh, there we go. So that was her original hairstyle for the longest, or not her original, but this was her hairstyle for the longest time. Still looks good. But the longer hair was just, it was just clean. Save nothing. Wait, let me make sure it didn't save. Okay. The short hair was good, but that new hairstyle they had added, I'm like, that right there is clean. That's a clean hairstyle. We're gonna have to pull up on that right there. But let us move to the giant, Talani. The giant, Talani Ward. The Nordic... Oh, shoot, I hopped off the mount on accident. The Nordic behemoth. The woman who stands at a whopping 7'3". Alright, I'm trying to figure out where we take this lady and what kind of fit, just in case you ain't believe for all my non-Black Desert players. This is a big woman. A big woman. Okay, Talani Ward. She's Norwegian. What the fuck? I can't say it. Norwegian. The fuck? Where was the R coming from? Norwegian. Oh, look, it's my oldest horse. This horse old as fuck. Level 49. Goodness gracious, you can tell how much I use this horse. Level 49. Yeah, dog. How fast is this thing? 162.9? I can only hope to get my blue horse this dang fast, man. I do have a feather, so I can enhance his speed by 1. I can only hope to get that boy speed that crazy. Let's make her an outfit real quick, and I'm thinking Calpheon. I've taken a lot of my pictures to that. I've taken a few of my characters to that gorgeous golden room in Calpheon, except for the giant herself. Kind of crazy considering how many photos I've done on this stunningly tall character. Check this out. Check this out. This how she gonna look in full gold. You heard me? I never did. I never did. I don't think. Gold. Look at that gold. It's gorgeous. I think we might have to do something just, you know what I mean, on Cyberpunk. I always go a little extra saucy. We might have to do that for Black Desert here too. Feel what I'm saying? We're gonna go full gold. I think I'm gonna keep her with this outfit. I don't. Okay, yeah, that's about how I remember. I don't think that gets gold. That's fine. The outfit is cool. Go ahead, dye that up. Yeah, I mean, what? Gloves. Forgot about the gloves. Huh? She's not wearing gloves. Oh, her actual armor gloves. Whoops. I'm like, she's not wearing gloves. Her armor. Her actual armor. Which gloves look better though? Man, which gloves look better though? I kind of like these ones because it shows more of her arm. Let's go with these. Are these tiny? I mean, they're smaller. I like small. Okay, those are good. We got the full gold because the spot right behind us that you can probably see there is golden. Gotta give her the full golden fit. Check the full fit, boy. Full clip, boy. She doesn't have any different. See, I'd be slacking on my other characters. I don't play my other characters enough. He has no other gear. Her backspace is fairly lackluster too for how old this character is. I need to start switching characters again like I used to. Back in the day, what I would do is I would swap between characters whenever I was playing them too much. If I'm being honest, my main character, she's just too great, you know? She's just too great. Got all the gold in this place. I've done pictures on various characters here, even some characters multiple times here, where it's all nice gold and purdy in here. Somehow never this character. I'm doing it. Somehow never this character. The giant. Which is is indeed the case. This is the tallest character, the second tallest character in the game. Okay, slow-mo mode is working, so that's good. Now we can take images more precisely here. Though I do need to hurry up. I kind of did not realize how late I decided to do this episode. I mean, it's Friday, so I'm chilling, but about to be 1 in the morning. I wanted like a little late night snack, you know what I mean? Like a little bagel with some cream cheese at best, maybe a glass of milk with it too. I mean, nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. A little bagel with some cream cheese. Got some strawberry cream cheese that would be real tasty on a bagel right now. Maybe some peanut butter. Peanut butter, honey peanut butter on a dang cinnamon raisin bagel. A good glass of milk would be quite dandy right now, boy. Right about, oh shoot. Restart. This is a Guardian for those who are my non-Black Desert players. Okay, Guardians are my favorite classes to play in this game because they're practically frickin' invincible. They're big frickin' giants, as you can easily see, who do not care about dying because they can't. At least in a PvE setting. A PvP setting, maybe, but I don't give a crap about PvP in this game, so that don't mean nothing to me. Wait, hold on, the depth of field is gone. Picture is cloudy, or not cloudy, but that picture is unfiltered. Too much. Here we go. Little too much there. You know what I'm saying? Guardians are just magnificent. And then you have this behemoth of a woman who stands in at a maximum of 7'3", which my character is, max height. Only people taller than her is the Berserk. If you ever see him, you'll know why. He looks like the direct, you know when, you know, white people be dissing each other and they call each other Neanderthals? He is straight up a Neanderthal looking fool. Nothing less than that. So, to no surprise, he's tall as fuck. Well, more than tall, that fool's just huge. I used to have one, but it's just too big and goofy looking. I couldn't rock with it for long. There's some big goofy looking fools, at least to me. And my character was as spooky looking as I could make him. He still looks like a big goofy fool. I was like, alrighty, alright, no more Berserk. I don't play the game in that form of fashion any dang way, so when I make characters, I'm really not giving a crap about what the class can do. I'm more or less thinking about what the character can look like. Because this game ain't nothing but a big old Sims realm for me. For me, it's all about the swag of the character. What can they look like? What do they look like wearing gear? You know what I mean? Oh, shoot. That was too soon. That was too soon. What can they look like rocking gear? You know what I mean? There's an obvious reason why the Guardian is one of my favorite. She's very tall, very well-built character. You know what I mean? Can't complain with her. Can't complain. I mean, that's pretty much every female character in this game except for the two. The two girls. Not women. Every other character is women. Those two are girls. They got two characters in here are much on the younger side. Obvious, pretty clearly too. I don't got them two. That's the Shy. I have a Tamer, but I don't play her. Which is unfortunate because their spells are sick as fuck, but I don't know about playing a character that young. You just, yeah, it don't work well with your boy. For obvious reasons. I didn't know this outfit had its own little pose. Hold on, now we gotta wait for her to do that. See, Guardians love doing this one. Inspecting their arm and I don't know, that's the shield arm, so I guess she needs to make sure her shield arm is still in good tact. I mean, to be fair, when you gotta lug around a gargantuan shield, you know, when you're 7 feet tall, you need a shield that is evenly as fucking big as you are. Otherwise, it ain't gonna really do its job all that well. I mean, your shield gotta be stupid. A big shield, like the dang Bulwark of Azenroth from fucking Warcraft. That shield's stupid. Big square shield with a bunch of spikes on the front. You know dang well ain't nobody wielding that crap. That's unwieldy. Unwieldy. What do they say? Unwieldy? Unwieldable? I don't fucking know. I'm pretty sure I just accidentally took the same picture, didn't I? Kinda, sort of. Let me delete that one. Let's face her back toward the gold. Let's have her up over the rail. Oh! Have it where you can see just the blue eyes glowing. I like to do that a lot with this character because her eyes glow fairly bright. What's a good pose? Oh no, this is a good one. Gotta be quick though. Mr. Kick though. Restart. She look crazy, but that's the whole point. And boom, right there. Capture the eyes. Capture the shine of the gold behind her. You know what I mean? Forgot you can lean up against stuff. You're definitely too tall to be leaning on this. A good way to accidentally fall back. I ain't talking about, you know, bringing your soldiers, you know what I mean, telling your soldiers to step back. I'm talking about fall back, like really fall back, you know what I mean? So, and that's a full 10 right there, folks. Like I said, it's fast, it's quick, fast, and a flash over here on Black Desert. That's why back in the day I used to actually do way more photos. The only reason why I do 5 to 10 now, I do 5 for cars or certain scenery, because there's only so much you would actually need to take with certain things. And then with characters or scenery, most of the time, or if the car is movable enough, like I can open doors and whatnot, check interior, then I'll do 10. But the reason why I do 5 to 10 is because it fits, it best fits most things that you're allowed to do. So when you want to post photos to YouTube, that's 5. If you're doing a car, photos of a car, if you're not showing off the interior, there's only so much of the exterior you can show off, so I do 5. Sceneries, if there's not a whole lot to see, 5. Characters, 10. Most scenery, 10. And depending on how much car inspection is possible, of course, if it's real life, then you can do a lot more. Yeah, I can do 10. But in like Forza, where you can't see interior, wrong spot, where you can't see interior, then 5 is best. And then back then though, before I was really posting stuff, oh my goodness, my picture taking was over freaking board. There would be cases where I would do 30, 40, 50 pictures in one set. I think the most I ever did was either a GTA set or something else where I did upwards to 80 photos on one set. It was ridiculous. It was unnecessary. So I had to push a more professional route of 5 to 10. Because 80 photos is so freaking unnecessary. There's nowhere you can even post all that unless you're gonna make one video of all 80 photos, which would be longest. For 10 photos is 50 seconds. 80, shoot, that could be a whole video in itself. But anyways, let's move to the last character, our third oldest character. Well, technically, actually, let me tell the truth here. This character was made before this character, but like I said, Guardians are so fucking amazing. Back then I switched them because the Guardian was my favorite to play, but because this was my first character, I always use my first characters the most. My first characters will always get the most love. So no matter, even though I like the Guardian way more as a playable character than the Dark Knight, that's my first character. He always gonna get more love, always. Alright, we up in Valencia. I don't think I ever took this lady out to this spot. It's a nice spot. If you ever wanted to go to a good spot to do pictures for your character, Valencia is a good one. Okay, I gotta remember where though. There's a pool around here somewhere. This is why I came down here, but I don't remember where. Definitely not this. That's a little fountain. Lighting in here, all that great. I don't remember where the fuck it was though. No, not here, because this is where the king is. The king of Valencia. It's been a minute since I've been out here. But anyways, the one thing you gotta work hard with here in the good old Black Desert is lighting for characters who have dark shade of skin tones. As you can see, you cannot. Okay? Let's keep it 100 here. You can't. Why the heck they put her down at her toes, man? You can't see her very well, and that is because Black Desert lighting ain't good. You gotta create the good light yourself. As you can see, all my joints, none of them work for her. Okay, she's a real dark-skinned lady, okay? Real dark-skinned lady. So, go ahead and back that out real quick and figure something out for her. It's always a tough one, but let's see. Time and weather. First, we need ambience. Actually, no, first we need good time because it's like early in the dang morning. You have to see what works for that dark chocolate skin tone. That's pretty good. You can see her face quite well. I go with this actually. What is this? Land of the Sun. Sun is always good for darker tone people. That is. I'm not so much for pale tone folks. That crap always kill me when I hear black people talking about, oh, we need sunscreen. Your skin is a dang sunscreen, dude. I am a light-skinned man. I've lived in the desert my whole dang life. I ain't never got burned by no freaking sunlight. We talking 120 degrees, 115, 118. I have never gotten sunburnt before. It is not even possible. That's the whole point of our skin. That's what our skin does. It absorbs the sun. Only people getting sunburnt is fools who be putting on creams and lotions before they get into the sun. That crap baking into your skin. That's why you might be peeling. Or need a wash. Okay? Wash it up, you know? Wash it up, baby. I ain't never got sunburnt before. The fuck? That crap. Somebody was trying to get in a whole argument with me about it. He's like, my friend's skin was peeling, and he's dark skinned. I'm like, your friend either unfortunately has been using sunscreen his whole dang, been lied to and been using sunscreen his whole dang life, or you're a dang liar and you're just trying to prove a point to me, which is stupid because you can't prove a point to someone who is what you're trying to argue about. I am a black man. I've been a black man my entire life. You know, you don't really just get to up and change races. It's not exactly possible. You feel me? I've been living in a desert my whole dang life. Sunburn? Never. What the fuck? Never. I guess I was wrong. Those are not fountains. These are pools. They are just straight up. They in robes in the pool in the desert. Boys must be in here. That's my stuff. Oh, what the fuck is this spot? This is pretty. Oh man, lighting back here kind of suck. I don't know how I'm gonna fix it though. That sun don't go this far back. The sun don't go this far back. Not at this angle, at least. Games and their poor lighting for dark tone characters, you know. Contrast, they got great contrast. I hate when games are like that. You try to fix the contrast and the contrast is grayscale. That crap be ugly. It's like, fix that, son. It don't matter what the character is, light skin, dark skin, white, Spanish tan. You know what I'm saying? That grayscale crap be hideous. That was one of the goofiest arguments I had ever got in though. Oh, that's pretty. Where are we at? What's over? Oh goodness. Like a big old lamp. Little library joint. This is nice. I never seen this spot. I've been here a few times. I don't recognize this one. Oh man. What can we do here though? Because I didn't even choose her an outfit. I kind of forgot. I was so busy looking for a spot. This is a good one, but I did many photos in this outfit. I was kind of going for something else. What undergarments does she have? Leopard and Salshi. I don't remember what these look like. But that's cool. I don't know if it'd be fitting within this bookshelf area. It's fancy either way, but kind of an odd place to be, right? Shoot, I don't know. That conversation died off fairly decently fast after I told him. I'm like, you know, you're trying to argue with a person that is. I am a light-skinned black man who lived in a desert his entire life. Never once, ever in my life have I used sunscreen. I ain't never got burnt by no fucking sun. I'm like, you serious, dude? That's not possible. Our skin absorbs, we get darker. We don't get red, we get darker. Not staying out in the sun all the fucking time. Well, not now, it's getting too dang hot. But when the weather is nice, or them be those days where at them days I'll be walking home from school, you know, be 110, 112 plus. I'm walking home from school and I gotta go and pick up my brother, so it's like an hour or two. It's about an hour walk. I'm in the sun, I'm in raw sun for an hour straight. Nothing. But I'd come home a whole lot darker than I was before. But my friend was peeling. I'm like, you ain't got no friend. You just make it. Well, let me not say. I don't know if you got friends or not. But you ain't got no dark friend. You peeled. You just trying to make it. You just trying to prove a point. It ain't going. What the heck happened here? Who's this? Merriman Monument. Can't do it here. The lighting in here is gorgeous, man. Is there upstairs I can use? This is pretty up here. I want to use this. I ain't gonna have my character posing with the dead body. That's kind of messed up. It's real party up here though. What the fuck, man? Where can we go? Figure something out. Yeah, unfortunately, your friend has either been using sunscreen his whole life, and now his skin and organ no longer knows how to be itself, or that fool ain't been washing. Okay? Like my one of my sisters had said that. She was like, whenever I get in the sun, I'll be fine, but I'll be burning up. Well, you're putting on lotion before you're getting into the sun. You're putting on lotions. You're burning chemicals into your skin. What do you expect? Oh, I didn't think about it like that. I'm like, yeah. You're baking. You're literally baking yourself. When I'm chilling, like if it's cool, I'm chilling, you know, I'll put some lotions on and stuff like that. But when I know I gotta go in that desert heat, I ain't putting no dang lotion on my skin. It's gonna bake. If I'm a little ashy, then I'm a little ashy. I'll make sure I take care of the ash long before. Okay, I'm lost. I don't know how to get out of here anymore. We gotta move forward. Hold up, check the waters though. It's kind of fire over here. Oh, this is the arena. I've done photos over here before. Those came out so fancy. That was with our main character, Ayane. I might use this again, just for this character. You know what I mean? Chilling at the edge of the waters, although pretty high up. I don't know how good of an idea that would be. I think I could use. Just gotta figure out some good lighting again for her. To make sure it works. Make sure it works. What did I have? I did End of the Sun. What time did I put? Oh, not that. That's too far. This one? One of these. Is it right about there? You can see her face nice and clearly. There we go. Yeah, man. Oh, I didn't even change her gear though. Actually, hold on, let me go up a little different because I don't want the spot to be too similar to what I did the first place. Go up on the land a bit. You like beach side looking property here. This is pretty good. It ain't no beachfront, but nah, this fool's working right there and crap. God dog. This is the one downside to Black Desert, because I don't move enough in this game. I don't know spots enough. When I get on Cyberpunk, I know where to go. I know where I need to go, or I just create my own spot. With Black Desert, I don't move around enough in this game, so I'll be lost. Sir, can I get one of these villa tokens? What villa is this? I want to go to the top roof. Shandy. I don't know who Shandy is, but I need a. Yup. Shandy. Let me get that for 7 days, baby. Open up the spot. Look at this nice little place right here. A cool little spot. I think I've done pictures here before. God. Oh, it's nice in here. Lighting is real good too. It's a little empty in this place. Yeah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Close that up. You know what I mean? Just have her chilling on the top deck of the roof. Oops. Top deck of the roof. Chilling. You know what I mean? Summer's coming. Weather's getting warm. As we was just talking about, you know, sunlight and all that good stuff. I mean, let's go ahead. Where did I have it? We're gonna be able to see it because of the angle of the house. Is there more roof? There is. I don't think we're supposed to be here though. Can I climb back inside? I think indoors might work. It's a nice place. A pretty nice place, can't lie. The lighting is good in certain areas though. I didn't think this last section was gonna be so tough. Looks like I was wrong. Kinda forgot the perils of doing photos with a dark chocolate character, you know. It's been a hot minute since I've hopped on my other characters and did photos with them. I might just keep her inside. It's nice as fuck. That lighting is perfect. I mean, you ain't gonna get much better than that. It's gorgeous. Though I do want to change the color of her undergarment here. Let's go with something more, because she's in this real fancy building. Let's go with something more fancy looking. Like some... What would really make that skin tone pop? That red was pretty nice. Oh, that's pretty nice looking too. Maybe a dark blue? A pink maybe? Pink not bad. Orange? I think I like the red the most though. Let me see here. Let's go with a softer pink. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, that's not bad. Green. That is strong. That purple is pretty fancy. Like a deep bronze. About a deep blue. That's nice with that purple. The purple and the green was really popping. Dude, you can never go wrong with a strong blue though. Look at that. And boom, man. I think we got what we're looking for. See, there's certain spots in this dang game where the coloring is just phenomenal. This might be some of the best lighting I've seen in this game in a long time. I feel like I'm doing Cyberpunk photos right now, Skyrim right now. This doesn't even look like a Black Desert setup right here. This looks like something I would be doing on like I just said, Skyrim or Cyberpunk. That is purty coloring right there. Real purty, man. I gotta give it to the game, to the folks who created this game, man. First it was Kakawa, now it's Pearl Abyss doing the dang thing. They really wasn't playing when it came to designing this games, especially with the remastered graphics. Getting the graphics to be top notch. Getting the characters looking absolutely fancy. There's not very many games that can boast a whole roster of great looking characters and actual great gameplay. I've noticed First Descendant has died off pretty hard. Okay. And the problem is, the main reason why I never got into First Descendant was number one, when it comes to characters, you can have a game with a selection of pretty characters, that's cool and all, but I personally would much rather make the characters myself. Because not to toot my own horn, but I know that I could create better looking characters. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure a lot of people agree with that. A pre-made pretty character is cool and all, but I would much rather create my own. And if it's a male character, I know for a fact that my male character is going to be way swaggier than whatever options they give us. Because most male characters in a lot of these newer games got no swag. You feel what I'm saying? Zero. That's the thing that makes the male characters great, is swagginess. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the person. For me, what makes the male character great is how swaggy is the character. You know what I'm saying? The only male character I really give a crap about in this game is the Hashashin, because he's the swaggiest by a mile. You know what I mean? And, you know, not to be biased, but he's the only black character, so naturally he's the swaggiest. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, I would much prefer to create my own character than to play a pre-select selection of characters who just ain't got the swag that any of my characters would have. And if it's a female character, who wouldn't have any of the sauciness, the purtiness of my characters. They don't have a single black character on First Descent. A single black female character on First Descendant, man. It's disappointing, dude. Although I can't lie, that one character they added, Haley, the character's great. She looks great. I can't complain too much with her. The problem is the severe level of grinding you have to do in that game. I ain't got time for it. That's one of those games where if I did decide to play it, that's one of those online games that I would happily be cheating in. And if I get banned, oh well. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't playable any other way. Don't get me wrong, it takes a lot more than a pretty character to get me to play a game. Especially when I don't even get to customize that character. Oop, I just took a picture on accident. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need a whole lot more than a bunch of pretty faced characters to get me to play a game. Especially if everyone and their mother is like, this game is a grind fest. I am not a fan of grind fest games. This is unfortunately why I've been slowly but surely falling off of Warcraft again, because it's just too freaking grindy. You don't actually get to have fun. There's no moment in the game where you're actually having fun. You know what I'm saying? Unless, for me, it was always PvP. But now I gotta sit here and upkeep my accounts using gold, because I'm not really willing to spend my actual money on Warcraft right now. It's just not worth it, if I'm being honest. Don't get me wrong, the current expansion is pretty dang great, but there's a whole lot better things I could be doing with my time right now than to be grinding hours a day on Warcraft. You feel what I'm saying? Am I still gonna upload over there on my Warcraft channel? I'll try to keep up with it, but I can't really make any guarantees. I'm being 100% honest. You know what I'm saying? I've been having far more fun providing y'all with my photography stuff, because this is the stuff that I actually enjoy the most. I'm sure people over here will understand, but I'm also sure people over there won't. And you know, unfortunately, it is what it is. I'm gonna still try to upload over there, but can't make any guarantees right now, because as fun as the game is right now, it's just too much of a grind fest. I don't get to play the game how I always wanted to play the game, which is just PvP. At some point in time, I have to stop and keep my account up. Okay, her arm is going fully through her dang chest. That ain't gonna work. Try that one more time here, but be on better time. And boom. There we go. Much better. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like I miss the days where you just got to play Warcraft for the actual fun. Now it is grind your freaking life away, or no one's going to accept you for any dang thing. Now my thing is, I don't give a crap about the accepting, because I don't do raids, and that's the only place where people really try to get you to, you know... let me delete that photo, because that one kind of sucked. There we go. I've never seen the character do that little smile before. I like that one. That's clean. That's a full 10 right there, folks. Typically, I only do 30 screenshots, but Black Desert, like I said, happens a whole lot faster than Skyrim. So, or yeah, well, actually, yeah, that's true. But yeah, no, the grind is just, it's not making it fun. You know what I mean? In order to keep up the both of your accounts, you'd have to be sitting there grinding 500,000 gold. Now, if you're just doing one, that's 250, which is a little bit easier. So I'm probably going to keep my one account up where most of my characters are. But even then, honestly, that'll be more for Warcraft photography than actually playing for Warcraft videos. Because Warcraft is a pretty game. You can definitely do some photos over there. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, wait, hold on. What are we doing? I ain't even do my outro yet. Hold on, man. Slow down. Hold on, man. Oh no, a little bus or something. Yeah. Let me stop. What the fuck is that? There's a camo floating, dude. There's a camo floating. I said camo. There's a dang camo back there floating. But look here, my good peoples. Okay, it has been your boy, Jeton Legendary. We have not done a Black Desert photo session in ages. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell. Show to people join Legendary playing sports and become legendary. I do all kinds of photography. I mean, all things photography and cinematics. Virtual, real life, sometimes AI. With that being said, check out on Instagram. That's where I post most of these photos. DeviantArt, that's the stuff that's just a little too much for Instagram. Never nothing too much. I'm still thinking about whether I'm gonna switch to Patreon or not. We'll see. Check out all my other channels. I got a gaming channel, I got a music channel. With that being said, I'm out. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm out.